turned off Rumble. That's all I did. 1 hour maximum for each game. Floppy nights. Carlton. It's not a floppy disk. Phoebe, is it complete yet? Just to say, Carlton, advanced robotics are not that simple. I have waited an entire week. It only took you a month to make me. Implementing an upgrade for me should only take 30 minutes maximum. Are your math processors broken? Relax, almost there. Just a few more screws and then... Alright, you're ready. Ready for what? This. Wiggle, wiggle. I just finished installing a floppy disk drive on you. What does this floppy disk do? You're about to find out. I put a very special program on this one. Ooh, can we test it out? Sure can. Fascinating. Look at that little guy. I call them floppy nights. Their tangible projections are made by sequencing elemental magic into code. Right. They can touch things, grab stuff, and in this one case kick my tools. Mom and Dad always on me to take what? On me to take on a magic profession. Where is this leading? But I keep telling them magic is overrated and science is the real magic. I also think this is hard to read. I was thinking these floppy nights could help us take on odd jobs around town. Let me show you how to use them, Carlton. I'm ready whenever you are. Jesus. Who wrote that? Alright. Basics. Loading training. You don't need to say loading for, you know, correct. That's important for the... Okay, blah, blah, blah. This floppy night is called Succulent Kicker. Oh, that's cute. We'll practice by fighting him with another floppy night I've made. Captain Thistle. They're a commander unit, sort of like our team leader. Sort of like, kind of, maybe, similar-ish. Captain Thistle has a nice red ribbon though. Cycle plow ahead. Carlton? Why do you have a save button? Yeah, it's a very thick floppy thing. The internet came in the mail. Back in the day, the internet came in science fiction books only. Yeah, stats. It's a good explanation for a card game, though. I guess the free tech is kind of important because they felt the need to tell it to us 4 times in like 3.5 seconds. In case we forgot. Okay. But is it a deck builder or... I'm skipping that dialogue because it's unbearable. Well, I'm obviously not the target audience for this. Although I'm old enough to know what a floppy is. That's my happy face. Carlton! Oh no, we have a list, Sleepy. We have a list. It looks like that. For today. At least. And you can also see the past lists we had. And you can always use the archive to look at everything. And search for specific games that you are considering to buy, for example. I recently made a dedicated homepage for the archive because before we had an Excel spreadsheet on Google, a Google Sheet thing, and that was sort of okay, but I thought I could make a little website for better presentation. Bandits! Yeehaw! Yeah, let's skip more talking. Less talking, more putting floppy disks in. I mean, if you put this floppy theme in and your target audience is 8-year-olds, how does that work together? Is it like you're supposed to play this as a parent with your kids and tell them about how when you were a little one, there were things called floppy disks and your kid is falling asleep while you're talking about the old times? Is that a cool thing to do? I don't have kids. I can't, I don't know, but I imagine if I had, I wouldn't bore them to death with, when I was your age, we used to eat this. It's called floppies. And they're like, oh, cool, that's like super boring. Or they would just look at you very sadly and you know, aw, you had to do that? So sad. Captain Thistle returns. Check it out. Yeah, how can I? Wasn't I supposed to be able to press the Y button to see the movement range of the unit? Well, I'm gonna use here. I'm gonna use my free attack. Smashy! Now, can we... Aha! It's a goblin! So the only one that can attack me is that one. They all have range 1. They're not moving. That's rather boring. So now we have a succulent kicker. We can deploy them here. Ah! You could not use phone and internet at the same time? Yeah, your life must have been horrible. Yeah, indeed. Switch to cards. Move unit. Here. Use free attack. We have 3 energy left, so I could have done much more with Captain Thistlebot here. Didn't use up all the energy last turn. Move unit, flip to reap. Reap and sow. Move and attack. Uh-huh. Okay, but we still have our free attack, so... that. This is a very slow game that is not really doing a lot, is it? I mean, it's an introduction to deck building, maybe, and strategy games. Tactics, sorry. Tactics. Hey, Mikhail, welcome. No, the bees are gone. We have succulent kickers now. I've got one move. We've got a free move. Let's see. I'm gonna drop the controller and see if this... Yeah, same. Let's see how it plays with mouse and keyboard. We're done for this time. Oh, we got a punch. Thorn. Oh. Oh, that's better. Mouse and keyboard is a bit easier. Oh, I thought we could move further. Okay, let's win this turn. Oh, mistake. I should have used this. Ah, but I didn't have the energy. Okay, okay. We nearly lost. How am I finding out how much damage they do? By hovering over them. Okay. Yeah, I guess it's an entry-level card battler. The presentation is completely going past me. I'm definitely not the audience for this presentation. I guess if you don't want your kids to play Deck of Ashes because it's too horrible, or you find Slay the Spire too spooky, then you can let them play this instead, but it just feels a bit simplistic. Yes. Nice. The deck builder. The explanation makes a lot of sense. It's a lot of explanation, but it also makes a lot of sense. So for people who are not very knowledgeable when it comes to games, but that's all it is. Yes. Bingo. I feel like it's a bit... You will need to think a lot about the moves you make and the cards you put in your deck, but the way it's presented and explained is more for 4-year-olds, and the way it's gonna play is for older kids, like I don't know, 8 and up or something like that. It's like, yeah. Oh, you have cardy fight, yes? Yes? Happy plant fight. Go boo boo. That's what they explain it like. I don't know. I don't know. It just goes a bit against the grain. I don't think the presentation and the actual gameplay do fit together very well. It's cute enough. Harmless even. It's plant violence. Yeah, I don't know. I mean... Yeah, I'm gonna skip. There are objectives, right? You can do different things, and you have your little commander creature, which is cards that flip to have a different effect. So it's not completely boring, but it's presented in a way that makes it hard to imagine it plays anything but boring. Right? You have cards that you can play only once, so that's rather advanced stuff actually. But if you play 4 important cards per battle, it's a snore fest for anybody who already played another card battler. But I guess if you're looking for something for your kids, this might actually be good. I don't know, but apart from that, nah. €20. Sure thing. I'm rather happy that I could check it out on the Game Pass, because that is not a game I would recommend. Except maybe you're looking for a card game for elementary schoolers. Preschoolers, maybe. It was worth a look. It was worth a look. I'm gonna click uninstall here. Fair enough. We have the occasional game where I skip them rather fast, even though they are not horrible. They are nothing that I want to talk about or recommend to anyone, so there's not really much use in showing more